Hello and welcome to another update video about ICP. So the ICP overall wave structure remains unchanged. The price is still holding above the swing low that is labeled wave 4, which probably formed or bottomed. Clearly some kind of a low formed there, which possibly formed there around the 20th of December. My idea was so far that from this area, and the bulls turned up at the 61.8 retracement, was about time there because shouldn't have broken any lower than that ideally, and it didn't, so no sustained break below the 61.8 fib level. So if this here was a wave 4, then the price should now be moving up in a fifth wave to the upside. That fifth wave should be an ABC structure. Yeah, don't forget that this entire chart structure, it is a bit of a mess. I mean, it's not just a bit of a mess, it is quite a mess. And therefore, in wave 5, we are actually watching for an ABC structure. Okay, so we cannot rely on a nice 5-wave move to the upside. It could be quite messy. It could be quite choppy. And this is because the entire move up, and we talk about the move up that started here on the 5th of July. This is all like corrective structure stuff. So we have a 3-wave move up in wave 1. We have that wave 2 pullback. 3 waves up clearly in wave 3. So the thesis at the moment is that this is a wave 4 and we get one more high in wave 5. Question is, how far will this extend? Or maybe is it going to be an extended third wave? I mean, it can make a case for that, but we can make a case for that on the Ethereum chart as well, for example. So we'll have to see how the market responds after the next high. For now, I think it's still quite straightforward and quite simple. Whether this next move up is a wave 5 or a wave 3, in both cases, I'd like to see actually further upside. I can tell you that probably if the market breaks below that last swing low that formed here in December, and we get a sustained break below that, and that's located at 880 roughly, 885, then it's probably not the white scenario. There's probably not a wave 4 pullback. It would be too deep for a wave 4. It would still be valid as a wave 4, but it would be too deep to be reliable or clear. Or trustworthy, difficult to use those words because this is not a trustworthy structure anyway. I tried to make that clear in previous videos, but still, there are certain, probabilities I'd say are currently leaning towards this white structure. Any break though below that last low, as I said, it's a bit too deep for a fourth wave. So it might be a B wave pullback in the yellow count. Might be a B wave pullback in the yellow count, which indicates that that third wave might extend a bit, go a bit higher, and it's an extended third, and then we get a fourth wave afterwards and a fifth wave, so it would be something like, wave 4 here, and then one more high. But that's also an additional, let's say, escalation scenario that I'm tracking on the Bitcoin chart. Can't rely on it. I wouldn't rely on it. I think that's a good way of phrasing it. Now, again, that being said, we shouldn't rely on it diagonal anyway. But I think, there's a clear invalidation point, the last low. This here seems like an A-B structure, and with a wave C to come to complete circle wave A. This is an area I added today to the chart as a possible upside target range between 1258 and 1473. The wave count hasn't changed since the last update. We already talked in the last update about an A-B structure. Now, again, I'm not entirely sure when I made the last video, but certainly the last update I provided on Discord for our gold members, that already pointed out this potential structure. And, on many charts, I'm tracking a 1-2 setup, which these are now playing out. We had Tau, we had ADA, we had AVAX, we had, what else? VChain, Dot, Link, no, that broke, but that might create a new one. Anyway, these are playing out, and here it's not a 1-2, it's more like an A-B structure. So that's what I'm tracking here, which means we have to be on our toes. But first, main resistance or target for the internal C wave of circle wave A, which is the A wave of this fifth wave. Well, it's 1258. Now, that being said, an A wave can be a 5-wave move. We always need to keep that in mind. An A wave can be a 5-wave move, but in the short term that doesn't matter so much. So we can adjust as we go. That's the update about ICP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.